You are now listening to The Mayor's Office, where your hosts Adriel and the Mayor talk about sports, music, life, and everything in between. Let's get started.
Talk.
To get loose, you feel me?
Yeah, 100%.
The older I'm getting, the more I have to stretch, you know?
Listen, I spent a time, like 20 minutes yesterday, just stretching.
Yeah.
Like separate from going to the gym. Like 10 years ago, you couldn't convince me that I was going to do that. Like,
bro, we're getting older. I remember back when, you know, PC, pre-COVID.
okay.
Yeah. That time.
Ancient history.
Yeah, I would hoop, I'll play ball, I would work out, everything consistent. Now I got to start gapping it.
I'm dead.
Now I got to start gapping it. I got to be like, yo, if I'm hooping Monday, that means I'm not working out again until Wednesday. If I'm doing legs Friday, I can't play ball until Sunday. It's a sad, sad world.
You know what's crazy? I had that moment when I started hooping this time around with the pandemic.
Yeah.
And I was like, why do I feel like Andre Iguodala when I'm the same age as Pascal Siakam?
That's crazy. There are mans that are 28, 29 going crazy in the league, and I come out of my bed and have back pain. That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. But I'm on the road to getting healthier. I'm on the road to losing weight. I didn't tell a lot of people this, but at the beginning of, I'll say like at the peak of the pandemic, I would say that I was at about 198 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah, at 5'7", that's not the best look.
Yes.
I think that's technically labeled
yeah.
obesity, actually. yeah. But since then, I've lost about 20 pounds. So big shout outs to that. Big shout outs to like working out and shit like that. I'm getting back in the gym. I'm hooping. It's feeling a little better. I'm not where I used to be, but
now the name Peso Poppy can feel like it makes more sense.
oh yeah. You have to be big and be poppy for sure. You can't be a skinny poppy. It doesn't work that way.
Episode 15?
Episode 15, man.
It's crazy that like we're losing track and we're not even that far in the episodes yet. And every time it's like episode 15?
Yeah. Hopefully it gets to that point when it's like episode 165. You know what I mean? Like episode 183?
Yeah, exactly. But Mayor's Office Pod, we're back, man.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy Adriel Smiley, Adriel Smiley Official, adrielsmiley.com. You forgot who you are?
I'm just having a long day, man. I didn't bring my laptop, so without my laptop, I don't know exactly who I am.
Okay.
But I'm going to try to wing it.
You could be somebody else today if you want.
Be somebody else. I'm Chris from 1990 Studios. It's Ralph, a.k.a. the Mayor, a.k.a. the Last Airbender, a.k.a. Peso Poppy.
Oh, don't cancel us.
please don't.
Oh my goodness.
So how you feeling today, brother?
Man, I've had a long day too. It's getting busy, man. I feel it's like, you know, obviously I work in the music industry and sports, and this is the time where those two converge. The playoffs are finally finishing. My schedule should free up a little bit, even though baseball season is starting. But like, this is when like the music industry really just goes into overdrive. So it feels
tours, all that shit.
Yeah, so it feels like it's just busy. The good kind of busy for sure, but like, you know, it's literally like if I try and stay out late one night, you know, then it's just game over for me.
That's why I appreciate the fact that you come to your least favorite project, the Mayor's Office Podcast.
Your least favorite project.
I know, man. I know you got that list, man. So don't worry. Damar, wherever you are, I'm coming for you, man. I'm coming for you, bro. But shout outs to Mayor's Office Podcast. Shout outs to you being busy. Busy is always good. I'm seeing Chris. Chris is busy at 1990 Studios. I'm busy. Everything's going well. You feel me? Episode 15. Episode 15. So what are we talking about today? I don't have my laptop. I'm not prepared.
Well, we touched on it a bit when it comes to going back to the gym and hooping.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about that first because I finally started going back like officially since I hurt myself. And I really have a mental illness. I'm going to be clear with everyone. I'm addicted to basketball. There's been many times in my life where I wasn't fit to be on the court, wasn't dressed to be on the court.
Yeah.
And I showed up like Uncle Drew and played.
Yo, I have a question for you. When you were younger, did you wear your ball shorts underneath like whatever pants you were wearing?
Of course.
Just in case there was some pickup games?
And the thing that's crazy is it sounds wild to say, but there was actually a lot of times where that came true. And you were like, thank God I'm wearing these ball shorts.
Yeah, and then you just rip off the pants or the sweats that you're wearing, and then you go straight to hooping. All right, I thought I was the only one, but clearly we all live the same lifestyle.
No, and the crazy thing is, like, that was my fashion transition because I didn't wear jeans until I was probably like 15. Like, I was just like, I'm not going to put jeans on.
I wasn't fucking with the jeans, man.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I was wearing track pants for the longest time. And I said, I'll hoop in some track pants. Roll me up. So it was literally NBA Street happening in the Starberry kicks.
Starberry. I never had the Starberry kicks, to be honest with you.
Okay, so you weren't a peasant. I was. So
I was kind of a peasant, man. My mom was pretty strict on my ball shoes, man. We were getting our ball shoes from Malvern Mall for a very long time before I had to push my dad to kind of get the name brand shit.
What were your early ball shoes? Let's take a throwback.
There wasn't even a company. There was a store inside of Malvern Mall that had like faux Jordans.
Oh, I think I know the story you're talking about. And the full Air Forces.
Yeah, the full Air Forces and shit like that. But I was too young to understand like the purpose of having real shoes or whatever. I was like 10, 11, 12, whatever.
Yeah.
So I didn't really give a fuck. To this day, I don't really give as much of a fuck, but I'm not going to wear the extra faux shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? But yeah, she was buying that type of stuff for us. So I was super excited. I'm like, yo, these look fine to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until you get that one nigga in high school that tries to page you. So once that happens, it's a little bit rough. So.
Yeah, then it's getting worse for you.
Yeah.
I had a pair of Iversons. So thank my mom for putting me onto those.
Yeah, the AIs.
Then I had a pair of And Ones.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fred VanVleet. Then I had a pair of KDs. So I wasn't doing too bad.
Oh, so you're living life. Yeah. You're rich.
Well, listen, I was really hooping.
You're rich.
No. I was really hooping.
How many cars are in your garage?
I'm not going to answer that. I was really hooping, and I made it a point. I said, listen, I can't be going out there looking crazy with the worst ball kicks.
Yeah.
Because there's some dudes who have 3 different pairs of LeBrons in grade 8, And then I said, listen, I have to have my shoes match my jersey and be like legit, because I was getting fake shoes as well, but somehow I got a fake pair of Converse. And looking back at it now, I said, Converse are the cheapest shoes.
I fuck with fake Chucks though. Fake Chucks aren't.
Chucks are the cheapest. Why are you faking Chucks? Like, they're the cheapest shoes.
I don't think. Okay, so us coming from first generation immigrants, us coming from that and being second generation immigrants, I feel like our parents didn't put a value on certain name brands.
Definitely not.
So my mom didn't give a fuck about me having the cheapest, even though Chucks were the cheapest. She probably didn't really care, and she would do the same thing for me and get those cheap versions of Chucks.
Crazy. Yeah. I can't believe we actually did that, but it was a real thing that happened.
That's life, man. But I know you're rich, so it's okay. We can move on from the topic.
I'm dead.
I get it. That's the only reason I latched on to you as a friend.
That's that I knew you were rich.
But anyway.
This one I wanted to touch on real quickly because I saw this stat, and it is the worst election turnout in Ontario history. I think it's 41%, 42%.
Right.
And it made sense because I almost forgot to vote. Now, I used to work at Queen's Park, full disclosure, and in my time there, I saw some things that made me feel questionable about the political process and how that happens. But I know people died for this right, so to pay my respects, I make sure I always vote. But I literally almost forgot to vote. I was sitting at home doing stuff. I said, "What am I forgetting today? I'm supposed to be doing something. Something's supposed to be happening." Randomly remembered. Took me way too long to find where to vote, but went there, voted. No line at all. No line at all.
Yeah.
Basically nobody there. And it's crazy that I think there's a disconnect, is what I'm trying to say. There's the internet that's doing a lot of make sure you vote today, vote out for it or vote in for it, wherever people stand.
Yeah.
But this is the worst election turnout in history. So what is everyone who's posting it voting? Like who are the ones who are not voting? I want to know.
Nobody's putting in action, but we want to talk about putting in action.
A lot of talk.
And it doesn't even just go with voting. It goes with a lot of things. We're all social justice warriors until it's time to stand on the front lines.
Internet freedom fighters.
Exactly. So it's so easy to type, but to get off your feet is like a different thing. I'm not going to disclose if I voted or didn't vote because it's not a political podcast.
There you go.
But the fact that it is the lowest voter turnout that we've had in history is kind of telling us where the times are going, that certain people can push certain agendas because they know that certain demographics aren't going to vote, right? So,
and that's the thing I realized. I think that the internet is skewing the way people view a lot of these things. I said to someone a couple months ago, I said, how angry you are right here in this restaurant talking about the issues, they don't care.
If you don't vote, you can't complain. realistically, right? You only gain your right to complain after you vote for whichever party you voted for and they didn't win. Then you have a right to complain. But if you didn't vote, you can't complain if Doug Ford has a policy that you don't completely agree with, right? You didn't get off your ass. So there it is.
Yeah. So I think that it speaks volumes. Hopefully, when it comes federal time, it's a different story. But, you know, just wanted to note that. This is probably my favorite thing on the internet this week.
What's that?
It's the second favorite. The first one is Michael B and Lori Harvey. I'm loving the Michael B. Lori Harvey jokes. I have
a whole theory on that, but yeah, continue.
Okay, so let's get to your theory first. Before you get to your theory, all the rumors that Lori Harvey's gonna go for Jack Harlow next, I'm here for it. I didn't
even hear that, to be honest with you.
I'm ready for Jack Harlow.
Is that why Jack Harlow started talking about black women and all this stuff? Because he had Lori Harvey and Sweetie battling?
He's laying the groundwork.
He's laying the groundwork to get Lori.
I would love to see her ruin his life next. I don't want to see Jack Harlow's life ruined.
Yeah.
But I feel like the most entertaining...
Michael B looks stressed at the Golden State game the other day. So he looked rough, man.
There's a tweet I saw that it's like, he's pissed off. He's not that good of an actor. So yeah, tell me your theory.
My theory is pretty straightforward. I don't believe in any of these celebrity relationships. Okay. I think 90% of them are all for PR.
Okay.
I think 90% of them don't involve true love. I think it's just an exchange of gifts and to look good on social media. That's my complete opinion. I'm not a part of these couples. I'm not with these niggas. I'm not with these people every day. But I truly believe that most of these couples are just for show. He bought her stocks in Hermes. I have not done that for my woman. I have not done anything close to that. All these things are just for picture quality to me, just to post on Instagram and TikTok, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do that for a microwave relationship.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to believe that he really felt it because the way he looked upset at the Warriors game, it felt like he thought it was serious.
Maybe he's upset of the feedback that's been getting.
But I think it's like, it's hard for us to believe that this is a true relationship. And especially Lori Harvey. I said this before. Any woman who dates Future, that's a red flag. Yeah. Like Future is like that. You know when you see like a new girl on Instagram and there's like a guy under her pictures, like liked by. And like, you don't have a problem with this man specifically, but you just know that that's bad news if she liked him as well. Yeah. That's Future.
I'd never want to be that guy. I'm always like, at least in my single days, I was always worried about somebody else, a third party, seeing a girl's post and seeing liked by Ralph and 150 other people. I don't want to be the liked by Ralph guy.
Some people have told me that I'm that guy. I don't like it. Or some people have told me they're like, yeah, I just see your name show up in places I don't like it. And I said, I'll keep my likes to myself.
There you go.
At least I'm not putting the money bags under those.
Shout out to them all. Shout out to them all.
Yeah, I put the cold face. That's my version of the money bags. But I've been very selective with that because I realize now, like, especially, you know, when a guy posts on a girl's picture and you're like, oh, they're talking. Yeah. You don't want to be, even if you are talking, you still don't want to be that guy, you know?
I used to, I'm putting people on, but I used to just send the picture to the person and then like say whatever I wanted to say. I can't be under the comments looking crazy.
No. That's a move a lot of guys do. Yeah. The pictures under the comments, here's the thing. I'm friends with a lot of women, and I feel like people don't look at my page and get that vibe. So they see me under the comments, they assume, ooh, this is, you know? Yeah. So I don't want to put no one in no trouble.
I was never big on the DMing on Instagram and stuff. Like, I think I said this in earlier episodes, but if I were to try to talk to a girl or anything like that from Instagram, it would predominantly be like a story post or something like that, something a little more casual. Or I'd wait for her to like respond to a story and see. Then I know it's real. You know what I mean?
That's like the groundwork. It's like I don't know if anyone did this, but I did this. The poke on Facebook. That's the new poke on Facebook.
Oh, the poke on Facebook was crazy in high school.
the story is the new poke on Facebook. And here's what I'll say, like, you know, there's someone who I talked to a little while ago who I DM'd like straight up. Yeah. And we had the little story back and forth or whatever. And like after I pulled her, we talked about like, you know, how we started, whatever. And she was kind of being like, that set the groundwork. So I'm saying this here to say that works. You know, if the story's your way in, you find that, you know, she posts a song that you like, you go, oh, huge tune. Whatever. And you got to reply to certain things. To me, like, it's rare that I'll reply to like a thirst trap picture, you know? Or if it's like a face picture or a makeup picture, I know those ones hold more weight. So I said, oh, your skin looks phenomenal. or great beat of your
You're
face.
thinking outside of the box.
You know?
You're right, because there's always going to be that lineup on the thirst trap picture, right? Like, there's going to be you plus X amount of dudes that are commenting the exact same comment or saying this exact same thing.
And dudes are commenting things so outlandish, your brain can't even comprehend.
Oh, 100%.
So you
sure.
have to make sure you're not in that group.
But as I said, this is episode 15 and I'm out of the game. I said it from episode 1.
Yeah,
I'm letting y'all know.
Yeah, allegedly.
I'm out the game. Like, I'm out the fucking game.
No, everything you're saying is alleged from the past.
I'm talking from other people's experiences. Yeah, I got a lot of friends. I'm a popular guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a friend. I want to talk about Amber versus Johnny real quick because
for sure.
First of all, I love that Johnny got awarded 15 mil and now Amber's net worth is apparently minus 8 mil. I thought that was hilarious.
I think Amber's original net worth before all this was like 2.5 or something like that. Yeah. So now it's in the negatives for sure.
Yeah, so those numbers not adding up. So Johnny's never getting that money. That's the first thing.
Yeah, I think it was just for the
joke?
Just not even just the joke, just for the overall look. Like, I gotta get my name back in the right crowds, in the positive light. So yeah. Anyway, continue.
And then also, like, before this whole trial started, there was a post that Johnny had at an interview he did talking about how this has been going on for so long. Yeah. And some people didn't believe him, like in public and behind closed doors.
They're dating from like 2015, I think.
You know, and just thinking about like you go through something and people not believing you is a huge thing. Especially the internet now, how they run with stories. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to hear the stories they think about of us. I'm just excited to see what they run with.
The articles are going to be nuts.
You know, so it's like to have something like that's actually hurtful to your feelings, your body, whatever, and people not believe it, to be, you know.
For 7 years, right? They've been together for 7 years. So whatever it has been endured throughout their relationship is crazy. Like, a lot can change in 7 years. Look how Draymond's playing in the 2015 playoffs compared to how Draymond's playing now. A lot can happen in 7 years. You feel me? So
I'm just happy that he kind of got that closure, so to speak. I hate that it went that way, and it just made me feel kind of sad about the world as a whole, because why? Like, we don't know these people. You know, people care about people they don't know, and I'm like, that's very, very odd. Very, very odd. But listen, I'm just happy that it turned out okay for at least one of them. It wasn't a loss for everybody.
I appreciate, it could be man or woman. I don't really care about the gender, but I appreciate when somebody with a big name tries to defame somebody and gets torn down because of it. I don't respect that at all. Like, if it could be, the roles could have been reversed, then if Johnny was lying or whatever, I would want him to be torn down for the lies too. So I'm just happy for that, man. Like, she just caught in a lie after lie after lie after lie. I don't know if Johnny Depp's a saint or anything like that. I'm not saying that. But at the end of the day, I love to see liars get bagged. So. And
I love to see, well, sometimes I love to see, but it's entertaining to see someone lie with their chest.
Man.
You know that meme where it's a picture of the girl teary-eyed and it's like she could still be lying to you?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I always think of when it's like, imagine someone lying to you with conviction.
Yeah.
You know? And it goes back to when you're a kid and they said, who broke the vase? And you're like, it's not me, I swear to God. And you should really keep God out of it, but you just have that conviction.
Yeah.
I love to see people do that because as a kid, you're like, oh, it's a kid thing. I'm immature. I don't know. This is a grown adult woman.
Yeah, facts. There's so many different levels of privilege. There's white privilege that she used to use defamation. There is her gender privilege that she used, especially like when it comes to domestic violence. Like, she knew she actually said it in a fucking clip. She's like, yo, tell the world. You know what I mean? So there's the gender stuff too. There's the celebrity privilege that you get just having power over the people. Yeah. It's a lot, bro. So anyway.
Yeah, I think I want to get to a lighter note. We have these beverages and food in front of us.
Brother, I'm fucking parched, man. These drinks have been looking at me, bro, for the longest time. Sorry for the listeners and not the visual watchers, but we got these drinks that have been sitting here.
This is why you watch on YouTube and not listen to the podcast. So all y'all listeners, you audio people, get your life right. Hop on the YouTube. This is why you watch. We're going to be trying the new Biebs Brew.
Biebs Brew. Yo, let's tell a quick story. So we went to go buy these just now, and I couldn't say it with a straight face. I couldn't say a man's name and brew in the same face. I don't know. I know it's toxic masculinity. I understand that. But yeah, I couldn't say Biebs Brews in front of another man. Can I get 2 Biebs Brews? I couldn't do it, bro.
So
can I get some Biebs balls? Like, we have the donuts here too.
So I did the order because I'm gonna say, but he was right though, because the guy who we ordered from laughed as well. He knew it sounded crazy.
Yeah. It's just yard, man. Actually, it's just immigrant
yeah.
mentality, yo. We don't say these things. But anyway, we got the drinks here.
So I guess someone got to educate me. If anyone in the room, Gordon, Chris, Ralph, like I'm not a coffee person at all. I'm a tea person all the way through.
Yes, sir.
And I'm definitely not part of that iced coffee addiction that y'all are on.
Yes.
So is there anything different about the Biebs Brew compared to regular iced coffee? Is that y'all know anything different?
I have no idea.
Not a clue.
Gordon's shaking his head no. We're gonna get Gordon on the mic soon.
So you had one earlier. Before we try it, what was it like? You had one earlier.
I didn't have the Biebs Brew. I just had a regular iced.
You didn't have the what?
Nothing.
Okay.
This is why I don't get on the mic. No, I just had a regular iced coffee with actually we go no sugar, just cream, shot of espresso.
See, he didn't even ask me about any of that, so.
He just gave us 2 Biebs brews, man. So where you get your iced coffee?
Tim Hortons by my house.
Tim Hortons by your house? Okay, cool. All right, so hopefully this is as good as Chris's special drink, and let's try it, yeah.
It's edible.
Tastes good. Yeah, tastes all right. I'm not the biggest iced coffee guy.
I couldn't tell you what the difference is.
But it's drinkable. Hopefully by the end of the episode, this cup will go from here to here.
See, one of the reasons why I don't drink coffee, one, say no to drugs. But 2, coffee always has my tummy twerking. So
man, I told y'all about the lactose stories, man.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna finish this, but we'll see. Next episode, I'll tell you about how it treats me.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I feel bad for my person at home tonight, man. It's gonna be a rough one.
And you got the Biebs balls.
Yeah, I made sure we both got 2 balls. Right here, perfect. And equality, we got 1 light skin ball and 1 dark skin ball.
Equality, all balls matter.
All balls matter. All Biebs balls matter. So this is a very childish segment of the fucking podcast. We're almost 30.
Do we know what these flavors are? Because these seem like
this one's light skin and this one's dark skin.
So which one are you gonna eat first?
The more athletic one.
This one is the athletic one. This one's the
emotional.
For anyone listening to the pod, Ralph held up the light skin one for the emotional one.
All right.
So this one is DJ Envy and this one is Charlemagne.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, but before I even eat this looks like I'll say what it looks like because I can't even tell flavors. It looks like chocolate with like some kind of icing on the outside.
Yeah.
It looks like apple crumble, but it's not the
you ever had Tiny Tim's donuts?
No.
You never had Tiny Tim's donuts?
You mean like the sugary ones?
Yeah, you shake it in the bag. Yeah, it's like some type of powdered sugar probably. That's what it is.
Okay, let's see. All
right. Made me feel weird. I put the whole ball in my mouth.
Pause.
Yeah, I gotta pause that one for sure. It's not bad.
Pretty good. I was always a big Timbit guy,
Same.
Always a big Timbit guy. So I fuck with it.
This is good.
Fuck, we might have to do this separate, like make it its own little video.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm rocking with it. Very athletic. It's good.
Running down?
Yeah. I can feel like I can jump again. So, but yeah, shout out to Tim Hortons doing connections with Canadian artists and celebrities and shit. Yo, that's pretty dope.
I think what I learned about this whole Bieber thing that he did.
Yeah.
I thought of when Travis Scott had the meal at McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
And Bieber is that rare celebrity where all age groups know of him. May not all be fans, but they know of him. I don't know how many of us in this room have Bieber on a playlist on a consistent basis, but we know enough to be like, oh, there's a new something. And his name just brings the awareness to it.
Yeah.
And so I feel like there's more power to that than we realize because you don't got to be a Biebs fan to drink the 100%. Biebs brew. So
is there going to be a Drake brew soon or would you drink a Drake brew?
What would a Drake brew taste like?
I don't think you would. Let's drink Drake. On to the next.
Let's move on. All right. This one looks like it has like a little raspberry-ish flavor. and also some kind of crumble on the outside. This is the light skin one.
There you go.
This is the Georgia Smith.
George, ooh, yeah.
Okay. Good
Rock
too.
it. That actually tastes good.
2 for 2.
That actually tastes good. I'll get a pack of these.
Wow.
I don't know about the drink,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll get a pack of these for sure.
Yeah. I used to love Timbits. Like, box of 20 to the face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the Biebs Brews out the way. We got the Biebs Bits out the way. I'm happy. What'd you think?
I would give the Timbits like a B+.
A B+?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a big Timbit guy, and these would be ones that I would make sure I ask for
Sounds good.
in the box.
All right.
This is our last segment before we get to Gordon.
Oh yeah.
So this is a true story I'm about to tell. You got a little
I got a
little Georgia Smith on your chin.
I better keep it.
Allegedly.
Oh man, my person at home just texted me as I said that. Yo, that's crazy. Wow.
Timing.
Intuition. Yeah, continue.
So what I'm about to tell you guys is a true story. This really happened January 29th, 2020. Okay. So
2 years ago.
I got a text, and here's how it starts. The Grand Master gave us the mandate to always reach out for people like you. Take advantage of this opportunity and join the great brotherhood of the Illuminati. Join our global unity. Do you agree to be a member of this Illuminati New World Order? This is the real text I got. This really happened. So when this happened, I said, yo, listen, I'm doing great in life. I must be on the up, like, you know, they're seeing what I'm doing. I'm killing the game.
Yeah.
Because if Illuminati comes to get you,
No, that's a big come up.
you know,
Man.
so naturally, I said, who gave you my number? The reply was, the Grand Master gave us the mandate to reach out to people like you with great potential. I said, they're doubling down. My future must be bright. My next question was, who's the Grand Master? Now, you know, I'm not just going to give my number
These guys are
away.
actively texting you, eh? This is a full-on conversation.
We went back. This is only the first screenshot. There's 3 screenshots.
I didn't know the Illuminati was that conversive.
And listen, when you get to the end to find out who it is, everyone get on your Googles and look up this person, okay?
Turn off your IP when you check this. Yeah, but yeah, continue.
Do you agree to be a member of this Illuminati New World Order, the Lord of Riches and Fame? I said, what did his mother name him? They again said, do you agree to be a member of this Illuminati New World Order? And I said, you didn't answer my question. They said, you can only get to know when you've accepted to be a member. They spelt get to know as with 2 O's. So I corrected them and I said, get to know. And I said, I'm just looking for a name.
Wait. So the Illuminati has spelling errors?
And I corrected them, yes.
Okay.
And I said, I'm just looking for a name. Then they said again, do you agree to be a member of this Illuminati New World Order? And I gave the shrug emoji. I said, I need a name. And they said, David Castro, the Initiation Grand Master Illuminati, Brotherhood from Lodge 0147 of the Initiation Order. I have the power to initiate you as a member of the Illuminati to get riches and fame.
What's the area code from the Illuminati?
702.
702. What is 702? Where is that?
I feel like
we gotta look that shit.
Yeah,
up.
let's see.
We'll look it up. Chris is on that.
702 area code, Las Vegas.
So Illuminati's in Las Vegas.
That adds up.
I can see that. I can see that.
That adds up. That gives some validity to it. So
you could watch the Blue Man Group with the secret society. That's crazy.
Listen, that is probably the biggest curve I would say. Blue Man Group are probably the Illuminati.
So you are big enough now for the Illuminati to reach out to you. Chris, I told you earlier on the episode, the man's rich.
No, big enough then. This is 2 years ago.
This is 2 years
big
ago.
Big enough then.
How rich are you now?
So is the soul? So this was 2 years ago. So I got a question for you. Mm-hmm. Is your soul currently with us? Or did you sell it?
I didn't answer them. I didn't, join the Illuminati.
Okay.
So any, failures I have after that point, that's what I'm blaming it on.
Okay.
Some people blame horoscopes. Some people blame their fathers. I'm blaming me not joining the Illuminati. So anything that goes wrong in my life, that's what I'm blaming it on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And if anything I do is in spite of not joining them.
You should have sold your soul, man.
Don't even have it.
Would have went from riches to riches, not rags.
Riches to riches.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow, the Illuminati actually reached out
Yeah.
to a member of the mayor's office podcast.
One of my proudest moments.
That's actually big, man. Shout out to you, yo. To be black and get recognized by the Illuminati,
That's what I'm
you gotta be doing some big things.
A direct text.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it wasn't even like like, you know, I said, who's this? It wasn't like, oh, my bad. Wrong number. We're trying to get at
Like,
someone
no,
else.
we want Adriel Smiley.
It was like, you have great potential. Do you want to join us?
Well, shout outs to you, man.
Yeah, listen, man, I must be doing okay.
I think you exposed them. So if Adriel is not on the next episode, bro,
this is my last episode. You know why?
You know they got ninjas and trees over there, man. You might be gone, bro.
Oh, yeah. So shout out to whoever that is in Las Vegas. David Castro, I think his name is.
Yeah, I'm not Googling that. Yeah.
Shout out to him. But yeah, Illuminati tried to reach out to me. So now you guys know how to behave. When you get to that level in your life when Illuminati gives you a call.
For sure.
You know how to behave. And I always thought it would be like a secret carrier pigeon or like, you know, a letter with some of the words blacked out.
Or like one of them dudes in the black suit and the black shades and he's around the corner. Yeah.
But it was a simple text, not even an iMessage. Like the Illuminati has an Android.
Not even a WhatsApp, an encrypted WhatsApp.
Yeah, not even an encrypted WhatsApp.
That's hilarious.
Illuminati has an Android, so you know.
Illuminati's on Android. So wait, it was a green text?
It was a green text.
Illuminati don't even have iPhones?
That was the first red flag.
Part of Illuminati, man.
That was first. I said, you know what? Y'all can't even get a blue text.
Oh my god. So Steve Jobs is definitely not a part of the Illuminati.
Definitely not.
That's probably why he's gone today. All right. Well, it's good to know.
Oh my god.
So we got a special guest.
Return.
He returned. You know, we did a little Q&A with him, but we decided to chat with him again, have him on the actual podcast as one of our close friends, a Scarborough native, my guy, Adriel's guy, Gordon Rowe.
Going through the motions. You gotta bring the mic closer to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Just doing it, do my thing, you know.
I think my main question is like, what has been happening since the last time? Because I feel like there was a good space between like when we did the interview and when it dropped, but there's definitely been stuff happening in between then. So
been working on a lot of projects.
Give us the update.
Yeah, I'm working on a lot. Lots going down. Stuff's going down right now. I can't talk about stuff's going down right now.
You can't give us exclusives.
Can't
secret project.
Can't be doing that.
I made a mistake and I apologize for it. But we didn't tell the listeners or the viewers exactly what you do, just in case they didn't see the Q&A.
True.
So
We're
please,
assuming.
We're cool with you. We know. So can you tell the listeners?
Yeah. No, I'm an illustrator and designer. I do a lot of drawing and painting, album artwork design, books lately. Been doing a lot of work with the Raptors, a lot of promotional work and other things I can't talk about. But
not a mystery.
But I'm just a Toronto artist, man. Just grinding it out.
That's dope, man. I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to hear it. You messaged me. You want to pull up to the pod. You had some big news. You're gonna be leaving the city sometime soon.
Yeah, looks like I'm out of here. That's great. Just temporarily. It's not a long-term thing. It's not the end of the road. It's kind of just like a stop on the way to the destination, you know?
I hear that. I hear that. So coming on the pod is like you're ticking off some of your like to-do list before.
Exactly, because I don't know exactly when I'm going to be back. I know I'm going to be back.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be 2 years, 1 year, 3 years. You know, we'll see how much I like it over there.
Listen, I'm excited for you, man. You say you're going to Montreal?
Can you speak French?
Yeah.
Petit peu.
Yeah.
I got big love for Montreal, so I'm excited for you to get to live. Montreal was on one of my like top of my list of places I would live outside of Toronto. So
yeah, me too, man.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for everything that you're about to do out there.
Yeah, for me, it's Montreal or Vancouver.
So Vancouver's bliss for sure. Yeah. That's what's up.
I still haven't been. I hear there's not a lot of blacks out there.
No,
it's growing. The population's growing, but yeah,
it's mostly Asian. Very large Asian population.
Okay, all right.
A lot of first generation move over there for sure.
Yeah.
So we wanted you on the pod. Keep it casual, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna just move like it's a regular episode. We're gonna just hit you with some topics. I have a specific question for you.
Hit me.
As I told the listeners, I don't have my laptop, so I'm just gonna use Adriel's laptop right now.
No problem, bro.
So pretty much, Adriel sent me this meme, right? Well, it wasn't a meme. It was more just an Instagram post. And I need you to tell me, what album are you deleting from history?
Oh,
we're stepping in the music room.
Jeez, from history.
From history. I'm going to give you these 4 albums.
Okay. No. All right, which one?
Oh, you already had one. Tell me what it is.
Big Day.
Big Day?
Yeah,
By
sorry,
Chance?
Chance, bro. That
Oh,
was.
no, we're about to talk about Chance too. That's hilarious.
So I love Chance. I really do. But I felt like that project, it was trying to be too many things. And it didn't really have the sense of direction his other works did. And it just felt like there was a lot of, I hate to say it, but felt like he maybe got a little too confident. And there wasn't that fear of failure behind him that made him, that would kind of helps you to make more, like structured choices in the music you make.
So when I listened to Coloring Book, when I listened to Acid Rap, you're right. It felt like concise and succinct.
Yeah, I loved it.
When I listened to this, I feel like he didn't have much to talk about.
Yeah.
I think most of the album he was talking about his wife, and I really don't care. Personally, like I just was not I was not feeling the topics or anything like that. So I'm gonna get back to that Instagram post and we're gonna get in the chance real quick.
Let me just get this before, because I know it's gonna be out in the world, and I want Chance to know I fucking love you. It's not a hate thing. It's just disappointment on my end, and I'm just I'm the consumer, and I don't know what's going on in your world and your life, but I really like Acid Rap. For me, that was like. That
was peak.
Yeah. Hearing good ass intro for the first time, that was a spiritual experience.
Yeah,
you know. So it's kind of having works of art like that kind of makes it hard when you come out with your debut album, and that's the result.
And we can't judge an artist's experiences, right? Like we're not there with them in those rooms.
Exactly.
If this guy, whatever he was dealing with when he was making Acid Rap, compared to like whatever he's dealing with now, maybe his life's just a lot more peaceful. He doesn't know where to draw from.
Just like from knowing at least parts of his journey, when he was making Acid Rap in 10 Day, it was kind of like he was on the outside trying to get in.
Yeah.
And then after Coloring Book, he's on top of the world. And it's kind of hard to regain that hunger once you've seen the mountaintop.
Did you guys hear that? I don't know if this is true. Chance is the one that can confirm this, but he fired his manager.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Right before Big Day, and his manager basically was telling him to stop like rushing it and take his time recording it.
Yeah.
And he didn't. And this is what came from it. But I think that you might have the best answer, and that was so fast, but
way too fast.
I'll tell you why that was the best answer though, because most artists don't have like 3 solid projects in general. Like 3 solid projects can make you a legend. If you think about some of our legends, like they might only have 3 solid projects, and the rest are just like some hits and some singles.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like 3 solid projects is very, very hard to do. And Chance probably has 4 if you include Surf.
Yeah.
Yeah, Surf, Coloring Book, Acid Rap, and 10 Day. That's like 4 good projects from any artist over like 12 years. It's hard to do.
It's difficult to do.
Chance having that so quickly. And if you take away Big Day, then his percentage, is like incredible.
For sure.
So that's a good choice for that.
So I have a question for you. Did you listen to one of his latest singles, A Bar About a Bar?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how did you feel about that?
It was all right. I mean, I wasn't blown away or anything, but it wasn't.
I think he's gearing up for a different tone in his music.
I'm looking forward to what he's gonna do, because like when you're back against the wall like that, you have only so many choices.
Fair enough.
So like
he's heard all the criticism.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm excited that he's still making music more so than anything else.
For sure. Did you guys see that clip when Kanye was doing the listening party and he was
telling
Chance to shut up or something like that? That shit was hilarious.
I didn't see that.
I gotta splice that one in. That shit's funny.
Yeah, and he's back with Vic Mensa too. Like the 2 videos he's dropped is him and Vic Mensa.
Chicago boys.
Yeah, I don't love Vic Mensa, but Vic and Chance do good music together.
Yeah.
They're a good combo. So that's like a good sign at least, because some of the best Chance songs have Vic Mensa in it, or when they were rocking together, that Save Money crew.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's back to his roots,
Yeah, I'd love to see him work with more Chicago rappers.
For sure.
Yeah, like be dope. I don't know if you guys like Saba, like the Pivot Gang.
Yo, that's my album of the year right now.
Yeah.
Honestly,
that's my album of the year, 100%.
I love that
so
album.
far, eh?
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful project. It's a solid
100%.
project.
Like it's like, I don't want to say easily, because Pusha's album is good and Kendrick's album is good too, but Saba's album is like,
it's
few good things.
Little Black Thought feature at the end, little cherry on top.
Yo, Black Thought ate that.
Yeah.
Ate that.
Oof.
Yeah. So that's here's the thing that's crazy. Saba was always been a good artist, and him working with Chance was like always cool to see the Chicago artists go together. But thinking about how good a few good things is compared to what Chance is doing now, it's wild that Saba is like miles ahead.
Yeah, well, hey man, I'm gonna give Chance his opportunity. You know,
I feel like Chance was doing a lot of projects outside of music too.
Yeah,
it might
he's doing a
steer
lot of
him
stuff
away.
for the
Like I
city.
seen him on a lot of TV shows and doing a lot of different things.
Get into the check.
Yeah, I can't hate on a black man making money. So I'll get back to that Instagram post. I'm gonna give you the 4.
Okay, go ahead.
And Chance is not on this 4.
All right, no.
All right, you got to delete one of these from history.
Okay.
All right. In full disclosure, Gordon's a big J. Cole fan.
Yep.
So we got the off season, Donda, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Why are you doing this to me, man? You're making this hard.
Maybe I didn't listen to the last one.
All right,
Certified Lover Boy.
Ooh.
Delete one from history.
Yeah, I can't do Kendrick because that project was a masterpiece in my opinion. I don't know any rappers out here giving us 18 sessions of therapy.
Facts.
On a double album. It's not going to be J. Cole. Not in this lifetime.
I think I know where you're going with this, but continue.
Wait, what was the third one again?
I gave you Donda and then Certified Lover Boy.
I can't erase Donda from history because it's for his mom's. And there's some good tracks on there.
There is.
There
is.
My opinion on that album, there were maybe too many tracks. Some tracks I feel like could have got cut, but that's my project. It's Kanye and his personal thing. Yeah, it's gonna be Drake, man.
Certified Lover Boy.
I think I agree with you.
I'm there because of the experimental factors in Donda. I feel like there's songs that will last the test of time with Donda as opposed to CLB. I feel like it's another. CLB had good songs.
It did,
but it didn't feel like a concise Drake album. It just felt like a cookie cutter Drake album.
It's not even that for me, bro. Like I like the album. It's one of my favorite Drake albums.
Right.
Like recently, I feel like a lot of his other stuff felt like really poppy and generic, and on this one, it felt more honest, like an honest record for him. You know, even though he's in that super like pop space, like he's like a superstar. You know, like tracks like the beat on Poppy song. I was playing that on the way here.
Yeah.
Like there's some great moments on that. But for Donda, I felt like, my opinion, I feel like Off the Grid is better than every track on
That was
CLB.
my song of the year last year for sure.
Yeah, just the production and everything, just insane.
And to draw out a feature from an artist that's arguably his best verse period is very difficult to do. Like I haven't really seen that from a Drake project where you can get a feature artist to drop like a top 3 verse in their catalog. You know?
And like you said about Big Day with Chance, if you take CLB away from the cult, like the climate of hip hop, and you take it away from Drake's discography, almost nothing changes.
Not a goddamn thing.
Like hip hop stays exactly the same, and Drake's career stays exactly the same.
As opposed, you take Off Season away from Cole. It switches up the discography a little bit. You take away Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, it might switch up the discography. Not as much, but it'll switch up due to like how long we've been waiting for the project and what we got. As you said, 18 songs of therapy, right? So yeah.
And there's on Kendrick's album, there's a couple of songs on there that he's never done before. Like the song with Sanford, he don't have nothing like that.
Yeah,
you know?
Beautiful Father Time, right?
So it's like he has some songs on there he never done before. Drake don't have a lot of songs on CLB
that's true.
He ain't never done before. Fact. We've all seen that exist in the same way. Sorry, this is off script, but I think this is the time to have this convo because we talked. I had Kendrick as third in my top 3.
Oh no!
He's a Cole fan, so I need him here to help me out.
What's going on?
All right. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Do it on the air. Do it on the air.
I got a nigga that heard your take.
He's gonna come argue me.
He flew in from Jamaica, and he's coming on the next episode to go at you for his take. So please, can we hold that? Can we hold that, please?
I wanted the Cole fan to be here to help defend me, but you're right. I can do that.
He flew in from Jamaica. He didn't even do Flair. He did Air Canada.
Okay.
So he's coming in. He's ready to talk to you about that.
All right, fair enough.
He's ready to talk to you about that. But we can ask Gordon, who is your top 3 between our generation's big? I'll say it's our generation, right? Between Drake, Cole, and Kendrick.
Like number 1?
No, just your 1 to 3.
Your ranking.
1 to 3?
Your ranking, yeah. Discography, predominantly.
Yeah, Drake's third. And then it's between Cole and Kendrick.
Who's getting that one spot, man? Put you in the hot seat.
So I did a piece of artwork called Top 5. And I got a lot of flack because I didn't put Kendrick in it. But there was a reason I didn't put Kendrick in it. Kendrick is a big part of the way I think about things and how I almost rate subconsciously music generally, not even this hip hop. Because after Untitled, he became more than a hip hop artist for me. It's like the things he was doing and the choices was like,
it's just art.
Who is this guy? Yeah, it's just art.
And those are the throwaway songs too. That's
exactly.
crazy.
Yeah. So he's like in my top 5 artists. He's not even in my top 5 rappers. He's like musicians, period.
Mm-hmm.
Cole was like, my journey with Cole has been long. And for me, he's always felt like, especially in high school, when I came across like the come up and then the warm up and coming out like right after, it was like he was like showing me the road and telling me the story, his story, but also like just like it was so relatable that I felt like he was my friend, you know, like the senior, like the high school senior that yeah, exactly. That takes the time to tell you what's going on. And so I'm sorry, it's Cole's number 1. Like, it's not even, I can't even.
This is why I brought this up.
Cole, I can't.
He's biased because Cole is a Scarborough man now.
I know, right?
But I respect how you broke that down for sure.
Yeah, but no, I love Kendrick. Like, there's so much love about Kendrick, but that's a really hard.
It's a hard 3.
It's a hard 3.
I'm not mad at anybody you put in the top. At the top position for sure.
Listen, I'm just happy that I heard someone else speak the words of Cole being number 1.
Yeah, Kendrick last. We're gonna talk about it, but
wait. I understand why you would put Kendrick last because Drake is Drake.
Yeah,
and I don't want to like shorthand Drake in any way because he's from here and he's put Toronto on the map in a different way that no one really before him has been able to do.
Yeah,
especially since he's from here. You know, I feel like there's different athletes and other professionals who aren't necessarily from here, but maybe did things out of Toronto, but never a Toronto man has been able to do what Drake has done.
Yes.
So you got to give him his props for that.
1000%.
And like people always give me shit for like loving his earlier shit more than his later shit, just because I felt like there was more. I don't know, like fucking like his what is it? Before
like comeback season, room for improvement, those times.
Exactly, room for improvement, special.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know. That's just me. That's just that's what I like about Drake. And then he just became this huge thing, and I felt like he started sounding more like another genre than a hip hop artist.
Yeah,
that's fair. Sense, you know
yeah.
So he became like his own thing in the same way Kendrick did. But I appreciate the kind of art that Kendrick makes more than the kind of art that's
absolutely fair.
You know what I mean? So yeah, if I could, I'd put fucking Cole and Kendrick tied. But you guys,
I think the 3 are interchangeable, especially depending on like individual categories that you spoke on.
Yeah. Listen, I'll leave this full debate because I'm super ready to go toe to toe with from Hobo from Jamaica.
I brought this man from the Jamaican Canadian conglomerate to come and speak against you.
I came on a plane.
On a plane.
Listen, I'm very ready, and this is my last thing I'll say to everyone prepped for next week. Okay, Drake's early comparisons, were Little Brother. And anyone who knows hip hop and knows what Little Brother is, Little Brother is no joke. And Drake's comparisons in early hip hop were some of the most respected, not only MCs, respected musicians,
rightfully so,
in the history of this genre.
Rightfully
so I think that's what we have to kind of always remember, that for someone to come from such a respected place musically, to become what he's become, basically doesn't happen.
I think it's hard for like hardcore hip hop heads to kind of understand the lane that, and Gordon brought it up as well, to kind of understand the lane that Drake is currently in. And it's tough for him too, because he is the first person to open that doorway for that type of art, right?
He definitely opened a huge door.
So it's a hard adjustment for a lot of people.
For sure. All
right, so we'll get the Yard Man in here.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm
ready.
But I wanted to move on to TVs and movies. From the Q&A, we understood that you're a big movie guy as well.
Yes, sir.
You're big on TV as well. We just got a confirmation recently that Joaquin Phoenix is coming back for Joker 2. You excited for that?
Nah.
How do you feel about the first Joker?
Honestly, I didn't see it.
You didn't see Joker?
I didn't see it.
Oh my God.
Purposely.
Why?
I don't know if you ever seen this movie called The Comedian.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. I've heard
definitely
of it.
heard of it.
Yeah, so it's Robert De Niro,
Mm-hmm.
and he's basically like an open micer amateur guy, but he wants to be on like the Tonight Show kind of show in this world. So it's basically the Joker movie. But it's Robert De Niro instead of Joaquin Phoenix. And then minus all.
So out of respect, you just
No. It wasn't even that. It was just I knew what the movie was gonna be about.
Yeah.
And at that time in my life, I was in a really what's the right word? I was in a really weird place.
Mm-hmm.
And that movie, I wasn't ready to be watching that in that moment. And I just never got around to it.
Fair enough.
I am gonna watch it though.
It is on Netflix. I can give you my password before they cancel the sharing and stuff.
I will watch it because
Okay.
I love DC movies and I understand a lot about it. You know, having it be like an underdog's tale,
Yeah.
and then showing the ugly side of Bruce's father,
Yes.
and the whole ugly side of Gotham and how they treat undesirables.
Yeah.
Like I understand it, and then
It was kind of in that aspect. It was like the Batman, but not as much of a noir film.
Yeah.
But it was very grounded. It was very grounded. You watched Joker.
Yeah. I think that Joaquin is kind of the reason why it became what it became. His performance as a Joker, obviously, and I think that I don't like the comparisons of him to Heath. I think that obviously they're two different characters in a sense.
for sure.
Yeah.
But I think that this is kind of the movie that Heath would have like been worthy of. This would have been like the character that he played like
He would
in
have
The Dark
ran
Knight.
with the script.
No, but how big that character was in The Dark Knight, like he deserved a movie like this.
Yeah.
So at least we get to kind of see what that turned into.
And it takes a lot of talent for a man to see that what he did for the role and then go in his own lane and make the movie its own and make it as iconic as it is. Like people have that Joker right under Heath's portrayal of the character. So yeah, please watch it.
No. Like honestly, it was just like a situation where there was a lot of like insecurities in my life. And watching that was kind of just like putting a hard light on it. And I just wasn't ready for that at the time. But now a lot of that's behind me now, and I've grown a lot and definitely healed from a lot of what was going on in that experience. And I'm definitely ready to, jump in.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel that way about a lot of shows that I watch when I see like kids with their fathers, because I don't know where my dad is.
Like same. So like for me, like I can't watch This Is Us.
Yeah, it's tough for me. Jack is doing all this stuff.
Yo.
I'm like, where's my dad?
You're like, all right, Jack.
So okay, there's Joker. You haven't watched it yet. You'll get to it.
100%.
I want to get to another show that I feel has had a strong season that came out. Stranger Things. Do you watch Stranger Things?
Yes, I watched Stranger Things.
How do you feel about the new season?
I still haven't seen it. Not even one episode of the new season.
Okay.
So
Spoilers,
spoiler
no
alert. Spoiler alert.
No spoilers.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I won't ruin it for you. Adriel.
Thank you.
All right. Definitely. I will say though, definitely this like it doesn't scare me, but it's like leaps and bounds of like
It's full horror.
Yeah. It's like full horror. It's more like a Freddy Krueger, like
Freddy Krueger.
Halloween,
It.
It, Hellraiser kind of horror movie, horror show. Yeah, I loved it.
So is it just this season you haven't watched yet?
Yeah, I'm up to date, but I haven't seen this season.
This is the best season of Stranger Things.
Yeah, easily.
For sure.
Easily. They're showing so much more. It's great.
And I think this is volume 1. There's going to be volume 2 coming out next month.
Yeah, and then season 5 will be the last season.
Season 5 is the last season.
So I saw like a clip of it, and I'm like, are these kids like going to college yet? Apparently they're just in
They're
grade
all 15.
Apparently they're in grade 9 now. Weren't they in grade 8 like last season? It's been like 3 years
no,
since.
These kids got big, man.
And so I saw how big they were, and I said, these are the biggest grade 9s I've ever seen. I haven't seen it yet, but that's my only gripe. Is like, these kids are literally buying alcohol, and they're supposed to be in grade 9.
In season 5, I think they're gonna do a time skip, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So hopefully, because so I think they play 15-year-olds, but most of these guys are like in their 20s now. Yeah. And then the older cast, like Nancy and Steve and stuff, they're like late. 30. Yeah, they're like Steve's 30.
Yeah,
and he's playing he's playing like a 20-year-old. So it's crazy. You watch Stranger Things, Chris?
I got over it after like the second season when it got too sci-fi for me.
Oh, you're not a sci-fi guy.
And I stepped away from it. But everyone talking about the last season being like the best season is making me want to go back and jump on the third and the fourth season.
For sure. You should hop on it. It's so good that I took my old ass onto TikTok and made a TikTok.
I laughed. That was good, bro.
So yeah. You guys go check out that TikTok. Almost 30 and dropping TikToks. God damn.
It's hopping on all the trends.
Have to. But yeah, man. Adriel, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm happy that we got to have Gordon back on. This is like, I think you're the first repeat guest we've had. And I think that actually like that's fitting. We're making history right here. We listen. Whenever you do come back, this is the first place you got touchdown. Happy to have you here. And listen, I'm just happy that we get to have like someone to take my side selfishly. Like that was just great to hear someone just big up J. Cole like that, because it doesn't always get to happen.
Hey man, Blues for life.
There you go.
Thank you. We were the Scarborough Blues before J. Cole was Scarborough Blues. Don't get it twisted.
Shout outs to the Shooting Stars, man. I think he's done. I think he played his last game.
No, he said he was going on tour, but he said he'd like to come back if they'll take him.
Oh, okay.
So you never know. He might come back.
I didn't end up watching a game.
He's a Scarborough man from life.
Either you guys?
Yeah,
You went to a game, yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw you posting. Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, I think he scored 10 points the whole season.
6. No, was it 6?
I wasn't even counting.
Yeah, I think it was 6. Yeah,
he had 6 in one game and 3 in the other game and 0
that
in
game
the
was
other
preseason.
game.
All right, hey,
Preseason.
listen, guys. This man has an extraordinary rap career, then had the audacity to go for pro, just because it was something that he wanted to do,
and he did it.
For me, exactly. So for me, it's just a testament to like what's possible.
And
if you really want it that bad, you can get
Gordon,
it.
100%.
You know what I mean?
We just looked at the box score. That's it.
I'm just saying. For me, it doesn't matter how much the man's scoring.
Yeah, for sure.
The fact that he's on the team doing his thing says enough.
J. Cole's what, 38?
Yeah.
Like
something like that.
Listen, being a 38-year-old rookie pro basketball player in any league is not easy.
It's difficult, man.
It's not easy to do. So it's like the fact that he's even doing, and this is like his second go round, quote unquote, and yeah, he's not scoring 40 points a game, but you can clearly see he can hang.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
You're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
37.
Yeah.
37
years young.
37 years young. The fact that he came to the CEBL is big too. He came to Scarborough. The fact that he came to Scarborough was huge for the city. And us as Scarborough creators, Toronto creators in general, Canadian creators, we have to appreciate the fact that like these stars are coming into like our city or country or whatever and putting on for us and helping us and assisting us. So like when it comes to things like this, Rolling Loud, whatever the case is, like we make our jokes and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, this is so big for us. So we just have to keep appreciating that. Gordon, I want to wish you a safe travel for when you head to Montreal.
Thanks, man.
Keep growing with the French. You're probably going to need to know a few more words than you do now. But
I'm fine. I'll figure it out.
As Adriel said, we appreciate you pulling up, man. It's big for us. It's big for you. Thank you so much. Keeping us in mind as some people that just come on and talk to. So appreciate you, bro.
Man. I appreciate just being on here with you guys. The way I see it is I see you guys grinding and working hard. And one of these days, you're going to be so big and you're going to be able to look back on these moments, and just see the growth. And I just wanted to be here in the beginning and just be able to tell you this on camera. And I'm proud of you guys.
Appreciate it.
And there's so much ahead of you. And I've seen your beginnings, and your dash is going to be incredible.
I like that.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
So when you guys are big, come back, listen to that one.
Yeah.
That little soundbite.
Oh, we're going to save that one.
Hopefully it'll be something special.
God damn. I want to hug this guy, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Big blood clot shout outs to Gordon Rowe, a.k.a. Rowe Art, for pulling up to the podcast.
Yes.
We got love for you. You're the homie. We wish you all the best. Adriel.
Yes.
I got a video for you. This is another case of a celebrity's child trying to follow the footsteps of their parent. Solange's son, Jules, is producing music. And a clip went viral about his snippet.
Let's see it.
Chris has it queued up. We're about to play it. Chris, you ready to watch this? Have you seen this?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Pack that heat. She kept showing all the signs, but kept disturbing all my peace. I'm trying to feed the game to niggas, but they always think it's sweet. Just like Future said a while ago, the feds just did a sweep. Fuck the London drip. We gon' get our clothes shipped out from Greece.
Can we get that one more time?
She kept showing all the signs, but kept disturbing all my peace. I'm trying to feed the game to niggas, but they always think it's sweet. Just like Future said a while ago, the feds just did a sweep. Fuck the London drip. We gon' get our clothes shipped out from Greece.
What'd you think of that?
I don't think his bars were the worst. They sound a lot like other bars that are going on right now in the game.
Bars weren't too bad.
But his flow was absolutely atrocious.
Especially when your uncle is Jay-Z.
Your auntie is Beyonce.
And your mom dropped one of the greatest R&B songs of all time. Records, albums.
Two of the greatest R&B albums of all time.
Facts, yeah. Her second one was great too, yeah.
So I feel like, here's my guess as to what's happening here. I think that he definitely made this in secret and kept it away from his family.
You sure he's not using Solange's credit card on this?
The credit card maybe, but the ear no. There's no. I just don't think there's a way that Solange or Jay or Beyonce knew about this.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, like, just from the way he's behaving, this is not the energy that the rest of the family has. You know, like this is more like maybe if he was related to Lil Uzi Vert. That's what energy he had. This doesn't scream Royal Carter family energy.
Facts.
So he's probably the outcast cousin, you know, that they're like, they invite the kids out and the kids come to everything and they just don't talk to him.
I was talking about this with my person at home and I was saying, I feel like people that are children of celebrities don't need to always follow in their parents' footsteps because the hunger isn't there. I don't think Jules has I don't know Jules personally, and I'm waiting to hear the whole song before I cast judgment.
Okay.
But I feel like athletes, artists, when their kids want to follow in their parents' footsteps, they never do as well. Especially if their parents are like superstar legends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'll have some off cases. Like Del Curry, he wasn't an all-star superstar or anything, but Steph is.
That's the case where I think it works well. Like if your parent did something, but they're not a star in the same way.
Yeah.
Like Gary Trent and his dad.
Yeah.
You know, the base level of there is just for you to make it, but you want to become the star your parent never was.
And it's hard for you to get out of that shadow. So I don't know why a lot of these kids want to like get into that era, get into that like that room. But I personally wouldn't do it. If my mom was Solange, I'm gonna go do something else. Maybe I become a producer. Maybe I do something different, do a podcast. Maybe I switch it up. You know what I'm saying?
Before we get into non-rap, this is off the top. And if anyone in the room has an answer for this, please let me know.
Yeah.
Who is the best son, daughter, person of an artist? Like who's the best kid to do this musically?
And their kid was like really popular?
The first answer that comes to mind to me is Diggy Simmons.
Ooh, I got a better one.
Go ahead.
I got Koi.
Coi Leray, okay.
Coi Leray.
Is Koi ahead of Benzino?
Yes.
Popular wise, but actually music wise?
Music wise, yeah, Koi has more songs that I would casually listen to as opposed to Benzino, of course.
Okay. Anyone have anything better than that? Koi was a good one too.
I'm not super familiar with her dad's music. I know one song I can think of. I was gonna say Miley Cyrus.
Ooh, Miley Cyrus is a good one.
Miley Cyrus is a good one.
That is a good one.
I don't know Billy's like, I don't know his discography that well, but
you don't know Achy Break Your Heart?
Achy Break, that's the one I was gonna think of. That's the one I'm like, okay, we know that one, but I can't think of another one.
He doesn't have a lot of big songs. I think that's only his biggest song.
Yeah. Okay,
compared
so
to Miley, fuck.
No, I think Miley wins this round for sure.
Yeah, Miley over Coi Leray for sure. Over Diggy.
Yeah, easily. Light skins lose again. My non-rap suggestion. My non-rap suggestion of the week is an older song, not too old, like maybe 2015 era.
Yeah.
It's by Hosier, who anyone knows Hosier, absolute legend in the game. He's one of the few artists that would have been a legend after one album. So happy he made more than one album, but legend after one album. This is from the first album, Jackie and Wilson. I don't know what to describe his sound as. It's kind of like a mix between like alternative and indie soul, but Jackie and Wilson, Absolute banger. It's my non-rap suggestion for the week.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm gonna have that playing in the AirPods on my
There
way
you
home.
go.
For sure,
There you
for
go.
sure. I have a song by an artist that he made a name for himself doing remixes and hopping on other people's songs. Jaquise has a track called Say Yeah. That's my non-rap suggestion. It's actually a good vibe. I like to see the artists that start doing remixes and stuff and got popular through that come and make a name for themselves. Like Tori did that in a spectacular fashion. But yeah, Jaquise, I like seeing the fact that he's making his like own stance in music. So
I don't know a single Jaquise song, and I have no interest to. No offense.
listen to Say Yeah and tell me what you think.
I'll listen to Say Yeah, and that'll be it. I just have no. I have no interest. I
hear that.
He would have to do a feature with like Skepta or something for me to be like, okay, someone's giving him a little bit of credit, but just no interest.
It's hard for him to get out of that shadow of what he brought himself into.
And a lot of that, like that R&B that he does, that version, I'm not into as much.
Okay,
you know, that. So yeah, not don't care about Jaquise. That's the moral of the story here.
All right, well, that's still my suggestion. I hear that. I'm gonna listen to yours.
Yes,
but yeah, I got Jaquise there, and our final section, our final segment, the Creator Showcase. I want to give a big shout outs to Black Men Style. These guys have been a company, a group that have been working for the betterment of events, working with Black people. We're trying to continuously grow, connect Black people, which is very important. Connect us through multiple types of events. I know the fact that me and Adriel are going to be appearing at the art exhibit that these guys will be having next week. Our current guest today, Gordon, he's going to be showcasing a lot of his pieces there. So shout outs to him, shout outs to them. And yeah, I would love for you guys to check out their page. I'm going to put it in the podcast, the overall chart for the podcast, the overall bio for the podcast. But yeah, continuously working towards the betterment of us. So shout outs to them.
This is the end of episode 15.
Oh, wait, by the way, when we go to this event, it's Black Men Style, so we got to look fresh. We can't be coming in like the wife beaters and thing.
Honestly,
and the do-rags.
A long time ago, I said fuck fashion, and I'm going to stick to that stance.
We're going to go to a Black Men Style event with sweats?
No. Not sweats, but I'm all about comfort, so I'll be dressed comfortable. That's all I can tell you.
That sounds like sweats.
Nah, I'll wear what I'm wearing now. Like, I'm wearing corduroy pants. Like, I'll wear something like this.
you know, I'm not really a big jeans guy, but for this event, I'll be bringing jeans. Gordon, real quick, are you going to be like fresh for this event? Like, yeah? What are you rocking? Because I got to get an idea.
Like a blazer, maybe a nice dress shirt.
Damn.
Some nice leather shoes.
Oh my gosh.
I'll say this. First of all, I'm anti-jeans. I want you guys to know. I'm anti-jeans, chinos, corduroys, anything other than jeans. It was first and foremost. Yeah. But when you said a blazer right away, that was the first thing you said. That shook me. Like, yeah. Okay, so I gotta wear something with buttons.
Hey man, just don't wear sneakers.
Jeez.
Just don't wear sneakers.
We'll go to College Spring. We'll get the 2-for-1 special.
I'm pulling up some.
Man, get some Clarks. Get some.
I'm pulling up some loafers.
You're a real yard man if you pull up with Clarks, yo.
Gordon, I got something to show you. I'll show you off camera. But I just ordered some loafers. Ooh. They're coming in actually this week.
Yo, you know you're rich when you order loafers. What? How many cars are in your garage? No, big man thing. Before we end the podcast, how many cars are in your garage, Gordon?
I'm just not gonna answer that.
How big is your garage?
Who says I have a garage?
Do you have a 2-car garage?
Yes.
God
damn. Oh my days.
This guy, man. This guy. All right, so we're signing off. Poor man Ralph, rich man Adriel.
I'm done.
Shout outs to episode 15 of the Mayor's Office podcast. I hope you guys listen. Hopefully the episode is out before Adriel gets his loafers in. And yeah, shout outs to 1990 Studios. Chris on the mic. Chris, you have anything to say to the people before we leave?
Nah, I appreciate appreciate you guys coming in here, throwing me on the mic. That was fun. And you guys are killing it. Keep doing your thing.
Appreciate you, Chris. You guys keep linking up at 1990 Studio. Reach out to them. Adriel, final words. Talk to him.
Know yourself. Know your worth.
Thanks for listening to this episode. Please subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, and anywhere else you can play podcasts.